I just thought, someone mentioned in the past about a Z21, why do I use a Z21 and an ECOS at the same time, or how do I do it, etc. I've been asked that quite a few times in the past, and one of the main reasons is that I use camera locos. I've got the Roco camera locos, that's one of them, the TRIX, which has got a really nicely hidden away camera inside the cockpit, so you get a driver's eye view, going through the app, etc. That model number is 73234. And I've got a class 103 as well, 72311. These are quite rare locos now. In fact, they're extremely rare because Roco stopped making them. And there was another version of, I think there was another red Deutsche Bundesbahn class, TRIX class as well in the camera loco range. And there was another ice train, an ice, I think it's an ice 2. Similar, I think it's similar to that one up there on the sign. But that one is extremely rare as well. But yeah, so I use both systems together, the Z21 and the ECOS. So what I do, I take the track feed from this, and that goes directly into the back of the ECOS sniffer port, and that enables both systems to communicate with each other at the same time, and it works quite well actually. And that enables any wireless controllers as well from the range of the Z21 to work with the Z21 through the ECOS onto the system. At the moment I've got the class 103 there, just sort of lined up in front of the crane, so I can start it off with this controller here and get it running nice and slowly, and I can make that bigger, that screen, or smaller, and do what I want with it. As you can see, it's just running underneath the crane there, and I can control that with the Z21, the wireless controller, or the ECOS. I can work. There's the whistles for it, and you can see it's coming very, very slowly underneath the TRIX Markling crane, the R crane. Very slow, so you get a nice driver's eye view. So that's the main reasons I use the Z21, is so I can have that working on one screen and control it with this, or both, vice versa. At the moment the Loco is going, these Locos are going through the router and then back to the Z21, or you can have it on a private individual system which the Loco talks to your phone and the app on the phone directly. It works in 3 different ways, and each one's got a SSID on the back with its own Wi-Fi network. Very, very clever stuff. And then there's another way you can work it, where you can talk to the app on the PC and send a signal to the PC and get the information on the PC screen. It's really good. And there you can see it's just coming around the corner now, up to the field, the cows in it. And so what I could do then is tap on that, close it, bring it across, and then I could go into the real life cab of it, bring that up, just loading it up now, and it'll put it into stop mode. It's halted now because it wants me to control the class 103 like you would do in real life, but I don't know how to control the real life cab in the real life train, so I have no idea. There is instructions, but I've never bothered reading them and sussing how to get it going and work all the special braking system, etc. But I could then take control with the ECOS if I wanted to, turn the speed up. Hang on, let's get it going the other way. I can control it with the ECOS, and you can see it moving around now anyway. So I'm using 2 systems to control that class 103. or of course, well, actually I close the app accidentally, or I could just go back into that Loco, just go back into normal screen, log on to the streaming, and just work it like that. You can see there coming round past the church into the other yard. It works quite nice. I mean, it's a low resolution stream, but you don't mind. It works fine. It's a very old, it's a 10 years old system. For the technology of the time, it is light years ahead of anything that's been developed. And it still works fine. I've had these Locos for over 10 years and they work perfect. Just going through the yard there. It's nice to get a driver's eye view. And obviously I can control other Locos on the system with the Wi-Fi controller, which I've got going around at the moment. I just watch it going underneath that the big crane coming around to the turntable yard now. I'll speed it up a minute. Yeah, so it's going underneath that huge yard crane which I have in the corner of the layout. It gets a good eye view, a driver's eye view of what's going on. All the little details on the layout. It's really good. But of course it's in low resolution. It's not a massive big deal though. Yard lights. Yeah, so that's that. And then obviously the Wi-Fi controller of the Z21, which I really like. That can control various other trains going around the layout. And yeah, there's a recent I met trains with various different loads. I've swapped these loads around a bit. At the moment I've got a little Glasgow Loco going around. That's one particular set. I've dug out of storage. It's a beautiful little set, that. So let's have a look, see what's there's the other Loco. Yeah, I'm just controlling this Loco at the moment with the Roco Z21 wireless controller. That works quite nice. It's another advantage. Just stop that there. Or I could log on to the turntable. I'll just log on to the turntable. There we go. Engage that. And that works like a locomotive, the turntable, because it's got an ESU Lot Pilot decoder on board. I think it's an ESU Lot Pilot 5. So I can control that with this particular controller. It works really nice with it. I'll just stop that now. There we go. Working very nice. So that's just basically a quick explanation of why I have two systems running together. Right, so that's it for now. Hope everyone has a nice weekend, whatever they're doing. That little TRIX locomotive that's going around in the far end of the layout is a Glasgow Glassbox Loco, and that set number There we go, just past the windmill again. The driver's eye view. That set number is 21249. And it comes with two fire trucks, cars, flatbed wagon and another, not sure what that is, that particular wagon. And then you got the Loco itself. This is digital DCC factory fitted from TRIX Markling. I think the set's about 12 years old, maybe more. It's a really nice set. Oh, another set of pull out storage is the Intercity Hornby mail set, which that was the very first model train set I ever got, and the original one, all the pieces, and it just got, I lost it and it got given away over the time. I don't know what happened to it. When I lost interest in trains when I was about 18, all things just disappeared. And I've still got that particular Loco 37, I think it is, and I managed to track this set down a few years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago I think, and I got it brand new in the box. I'm probably going to get that out and try it. I'm going to link it up to a FLEISCHMANN controller, analog controller, and give it a go, see if it works alright. Because the power pack is only a very simple battery operated power pack on this. It's just to get you started. But this is what got me started in model trains a long time ago. Left the hobby and then came back into it in 2010, and I ended up with this setup that I've got now. But anyway, it's just a quick explanation, and that's it. I'm going to definitely stop the video now. Thanks for watching.